skip the recession by just not selling? Theoretically, if we reached a point where an actual large correction was due in the market, coldness, everyone just band together like patriotic Americans and refused to sell or short anything. The market, instead of dropping, would just hover at the highs until all the communists who left or shorted panicked out, causing it to go up even more. If we wait long enough, we can literally wait out any type of correction and basically make everyone in America rich. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You are genius. Temptation and greed, my friend. Yachts and hookers don't show up by just showing them your Robin Hood portfolio. One could say we are in the middle of your theory right now. What's a recession? Okay. You don't sell first. Hedge funds hate him for this one trick. I am a boring mother for just buying into dividend growth every month. I will keep the stonks and just keep buying if the S hits the fan, praying I won't get laid off. I'm doing my part. Don't know if you're joking, but several countries have actually done this when markets crash. They ban short selling. They halt the market. It may have a brief psychological effect, but overall, it doesn't help. Yeah, and if you put butter on both sides of a slice of bread, you can make an infinite energy source, because it never lands on the buttered side, according to Murphy's Law. Sometimes I can't decide if posts are intentionally retarded or if I'm retarded, because I don't think the op is actually retarded. Crazy how many retards with common interests gather in this sub. Fantastic idea though. Algorithms control prices. Brilliant plan in 1980. Recessions aren't caused stock market crashes, you oaf. Stock market crashes are caused by recessions. Guinness. Pure Guinness. At that point markets are basically a prisoner's dilemma, so no. Something's gotta really scare people to sell at this point. But literally no one gets scared anymore. That's actually kinda scary. When a major bank collapses, see if you can calm people down as customers line up to withdraw their cash. The Fed isn't doing the repo thing for fun, something is up. However, for now, stocks only go up. People assume that the dot-com is the pinnacle of the bubbles. What if I told you we can do X10 from here? We have bigger economy, social media hype, and we can pump this S tenfold what we had during .com. You'd hang yourself if you sold and everything pumped X10. Recession cancelled. Smiling face with sunglasses. Smiling face with sunglasses. Smiling face with sunglasses. You are out of your mind, dude. There is no recession. Just buy. If recession happens, it will be because of something else like interest rates, consumption, or government spending. Anytime bad news hits, the ones who get out first are the winners, so have fun holding the bag. Just buy stocks cause they go up like 9 months out the year, and recessions usually last months if not years. If we all work together, pool our resources and reject greed, we can defeat communism. Count me in. You go first. FED, don't move. Oh hi Mr. Client. You want to redeem all your money from the fund? We're very sorry, but we can't do that right now. You see, we're patriotic Americans. How are buyers supposed to get stock if no one is selling? All stock prices would go straight to $0. Stock market TOP confirmed. Too bad fear is stronger than greed. You don't understand. Recessions are mathematically impossible in this new paradigm. If SPY doesn't reach 100,000 by the end of 2020, I will eat my tea on live TV. This is essentially what the algos are doing. All tea no tots, just how I like them. It's not the selling that's dropping the market, it's the bid. If the buyers want to buy it at 20% less, then the next seller will sell it that much less. Enough people doing that, you have a new low price for the stock. You can't buy Coke with stocks. Dude, we retailers are only 10% and 90% institutional. You would want to buy in the crash or just after, ride out the recession, and sell post-recovery. Or just buy for power. People sell to pay the bill after getting fired. What's the point of having money if you don't spend it? The trick is in knowing what to sell now and what to buy mid-2023. Those damn bears will betray us. Algo trading bro, millions leaving the market in seconds. Unfortunately, not possible. Isn't that what's been going on since October? Prisoner's dilemma. There's always a Jew. Yes, holding stocks through a recession is the smartest way to go about it. Yes, a similar strategy to the, if everyone just buys all the time, stonks only go up and we all profit. Literally cannot go. You're describing a failed bear raid. This is brilliant. Reached a point, let me know when you time the market perfectly for us, okay? Thanks. Okay, but you first. This happens anyways. No need to plan and band. Chart with upwards trend, red heart, check mark, grinning face with squinting eyes. You take wow doge, that would make the most sense. What ends a sell-off? A mutual agreement within the market to start buying a stock back at a price point. I seriously doubt that people are connecting together in agreement to all sell at point X and rebuy at point Y. The idea of a sell-off is kinda like pyramid scheme-ish in a way. Dude at the top with massive amounts of shares and dumps at the top, and everyone starts to follow a fear of being last. Meanwhile, top guy is waiting to scoop everything right back up again to rinse and repeat at original buy-in pricing. Big brain. I'm in. If we refuse to short, stocks with massive short squeezes will all go down. It might be enough to trigger a snowball of margin calls. Personally, I treat my portfolio like a savings account. I buy when I have money to put away, and I sell when I need to use that money. I assume stocks always go up in the long run, so I don't worry about it much. But a recession can't happen because stocks only go up. Recession? Are you a retard? Gonna answer this unironically. Half the point of capitalism is that it's impossible to organize everyone to just act nice like this. If it was, then socialism would work. Not American. Never been to Freedom Land. That's called bag holding. If you bought the top on the previous Nasdaq bubble in 2000, then you broke even adjusted for inflation in 2016. But stocks only go up? Confused? If there is a recession, Buffet and various others sitting on giant cash piles will buy in and kickstart a recovery. As soon as they start buying in, recession over and back to normal. Dear fellow artist, yes, sincerely, BlackRock CEO. Hundreds of millions of people have tried that. It's called communism. Every company on the planet will raise capital from the world's most retarded investors, even if the SEC filing has a pic of the CEO literally setting money on fire. Yes, you do that. You should also pick up some ITM calls. Stocks only go up. Recessions don't happen anymore. Okay, now you got to pinky promise me not to sell. Market manipulation. Why do you think Robinhood and other brokerages have technical issues on big down days? They're trying to stop you from panic selling. There's no underlying technical issue. What penetrating insight into economics and human psychology. A clear money-making strategy. You, sir, should work at the Federal Reserve and replace Powell himself. Did you just have a grade 1 autistic seizure thinking of this? This dynamic is present in society in several scenarios. The reason it never works is for the same reason Trump's attorney sold out his people or anyone in a criminal org flips. We all look out for ourselves. Terrible, because if we all look out for everyone, only good comes to all. Everyone knows stonks only go up. Skip recession by buying with max leverage to rise your monies more faster than other people's. My personal risk tolerance is unlimited. Big leverage equals bigger Tendies. This is solid advice. You're in the wrong sub. Just make earnings reports illegal. Oof. I totally agree with this idea. Let me get puts. Not at all. Despite what you think you may know about the law, the U.S. government invests heavily in the stock market. Nash equilibrium, bro. Everybody is better off by not selling, or continuing to buy, but since everybody wants to save their money, everybody sells, hoping they're getting ahead of the people who decide to hold or to BTD. Generally speaking, you're a genius. Inverted Elliott double or a wave says stocks go up. Capitalism doesn't care about patriotism, all it cares about is securing the bag. Artificially inflated constant returns depending on nobody selling sounds like a Ponzi. I'm in. Or how about you do that, I sell, profit from the bubble, and when it bursts, you go broke and I buy your stocks for pennies? Just buy and sell at the same time and you will break even. Seems legit. Depends on how bad inflation gets during the correction. If the value of the dollar drops by a lot, then technically you are still losing money even though the dollar amount you have doesn't drop. Someone get the president on the phone. Next time, preventing global warming by just not releasing pollution. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to hear more of the best pose.